Hi guys! So this is part, I don't know, in this series, but this video is on my weight loss or my pregnancy weight gain and pregnancy weight loss. So I hope you guys are enjoying these series, and yeah, don't forget, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and don't forget to interact with us on our channel. But anyway, so I'm going to begin with talking about my pregnancy weight gain and weight loss. So if you had seen the last video, you would have heard me say that I gained 250 pounds of pregnancy weight. Crazy, right? Yes. So I gained 100 pounds first pregnancy, 85 second, and 75 third. Now, did I lose it all? Now, after having baby number one, no, the weight did not get off. Let me start off by indicating that my pre-pregnancy weight was 150 pounds. But after having baby number one via C-section, I think 25 pounds or 20 pounds came off within the first several weeks, or I lost 20 maybe the first, bit because the baby came out and stuff. But then I still had on quite a bit. I think I lost maybe 50 in the first 6 months. I'll give you that, 50 in the first 6 months. Then the other 50 just kind of lagged on and lagged on because of the recovery. My C-section kind of prevented me from really doing any kind of workout because my C-section was infected or it just didn't heal well. And it just, it kind of prevented me from being really active. So I was sedentary most of the times, and that just does not help with weight loss. And I have to contribute some of that weight loss initially to breastfeeding too, because I was nursing. So that, helped. But that weight stuck with me until embarrassing. I wanted to go to the gym, but I wasn't going, and I don't know why, but it just lagged on and on till I finally decided I have to do something about it. So one day I got up, went to the gym, signed those little papers, got myself a membership, and it was like hotcakes ever since. I went, worked out, and within like 4 months I lost it all and was back to my pre-pregnancy weight. I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight, but I looked better than how I looked before I became pregnant. So yeah, the gym works wonders. Mind you, I lost the weight and I always lost it fast, but I was there. I would go sometimes for 2 hours in the morning with the kids, and I say 2 hours, but sometimes I didn't work out for 2 hours because the people in the child care would call you at times if your baby's fussy or they need to nurse or, stuff like that. So sometimes I didn't get my full 2 hours, but I did cardio while I was there. And so it took, like I said, that's not, weight loss wasn't my initial focus because baby came first and healing came first. But then I kind of procrastinated towards the end there. It shouldn't have taken me up until 16 months to get my butt into the gym. But the whole point is I did, and I don't know what motivated me or prompted me, but I got myself there and I did what I needed to do and I got where I needed to go. So when pregnancy number 2 came around, I didn't just go into pregnancy 2 lagging all that weight along with me. I was already back to where I needed to be, and that was really, really helpful because I think sometimes you kind of blow up if you just keep packing the weight on each pregnancy and you're not getting it off. So that was it was really important for me to not have it on for pregnancy number 2. And so I did go to the gym and I was active. And I guess it was towards the end as I started getting bigger, it was just, oh my gosh, it was just like a pain to get out of the house and go to the gym sometimes. So I still did manage to gain 75 pounds. And also with the diabetes, gestational diabetes, it's kind of inevitable. Weight gain just kind of comes with it. And I'm not going to say that 75 pounds comes with it, but it kind of packs on so much easier than it does for other women. And yeah, 75 pounds came along. But after I had baby number 2, the weight came off a little bit easier because I was active and because I also had lost the weight before. I was, working out. My metabolism was a little bit better and it was faster, and I could see that. After baby number 2 came off, the weight, it took me my C-section healed better, so I was able to become more active. And active to me was just going for walks. I would go out more, go for walks around where we lived, and just remain active. And that really helped with shedding the weight off. By the time baby number 2 was 8 months, I'm pretty sure I was already back to my pre-pregnancy weight. So the weight shedded off really fast. If you are active in your pregnancy, or your metabolism is just working a little bit more, it does help. Obviously, once again, going into pregnancy number 3, I didn't carry any excess weight with me. I went in there pre-pregnancy weight. So same thing happened. Baby number 3, I actually don't know if I really went to the gym like that. I don't think I did, because my gym was under some kind of construction, and there was like a big detour. We had to go elsewhere to another gym, and was not in the plan. So I ended up just not going. I didn't go, and I gained 75 pounds. Did I get that wrong? If I said I gained 75 for baby number 2, that's wrong. It was 85 for baby number 2. I gained 75 for number 3, and it is what it is. But the weight came off once again. When you're running around after toddlers, and we would go, and I had like 2 other children, so I had to get out of the house. I couldn't just stay confined. We went to the park, we went to the earlier center, we went about, and I actually did go attend the gym after baby number 3. The gym resumed back to normal, which was good. And I brought the babies to the childcare there and got my fit on and worked out. It's actually a lot more than what I'm doing now. It helped a heck of a lot. I was there for 2 hours in the morning at times. Other times I was there when my hubby came home. Sometimes I'd go back to the gym for another hour and get my fitness on. And it was just, like I said, I wasn't overdoing it with crazy weights and stuff after having a baby, but it was just about being active and walking. And you can't go wrong with being active. That's not overdoing it at all. It's just being active, because if you're not, there are some people who are active who are walking on their feet all day at work. For me, I'm at home, so I was sitting most often with the kids. So it sounds crazy to say sometimes I was at the gym for 3 hours, 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, but that was just being active. That's how I lost my pregnancy weight. And mind you, it's not, though I'm not pregnant anymore, it hasn't been the easiest journey to try to keep weight off. Now, now that I'm a student, well, I've been a student for quite some time, but, being a student and all, and because I'm a mom, a stay-at-home mom who homeschools, my studies doesn't come into play till later on in the evening. And to stay up, you need some energy. And to get energy, you need to eat food. And, in that process, sometimes you're putting the wrong things in your mouth. And because I'm eating late at night, sometimes at the end of each year, I'm like, you weigh yourself, and it's like, oh, wow. And then you have to get your act together. And that's been my biggest challenge every year, is that some year I've noticed I've gained up to 25 pounds. And it's like, what? And I had to get my life and get my act together and just, become active, or watch what I'm eating, put better things in my mouth. Why am I always saying those phrases? Or it sounds like my mind is always in the gutter somehow. But just put healthier foods in my mouth, and just, get my life on track. And so that's been it throughout the last few years. So now last year, I actually discovered that I gained like 25 pounds in 1 year. And last year was just a tough year because school was a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it just gives me a headache. It was just such a nightmare. Some of the courses that I took that were supposed to be easy were hella hard. Some of those courses just had so many papers. I've written term papers for years to come, like, I feel. So last year was just so stressful. Sometimes if you are like me and you know what it's like to you've got those term papers to write and you're just so annoyed, or you're just so irritable, or you just don't even want, if you procrastinate to start them, or you find it hard sometimes to start them, and you go to sit and start writing, and then it's like, let me go get an apple. And you're thinking, you're thinking so hard, and then you just feel like, oh, let me go get something, that's how I am sometimes. And I had a lot of those papers to write, so you can just imagine that scenario times like 20. So that's been a challenge. So in this process, this whole year that just passed, I been on this little challenge to kind of get rid of that 25 pounds. And I haven't done anything. I work out here and there by doing a few exercises, but it's very far and few in between because my time is limited, though I should be able to find the time to work out. It's just an excuse. But I have lost a lot of it. I am down to, well, I lost a lot of it and I somehow managed to gain some of it back. And right now I have like 15 pounds to lose before my pre-pregnancy weight. So I have been thinner even after pregnancy, but because of my lifestyle, I am a little bit heavier than I need to be, or that I was initially. And yeah, I'm probably just rambling on in this pregnancy, but that was just a little insight about my weight gain during pregnancy and weight loss, and I guess a bit about the struggles even now after having kids and I'm no longer pregnant. So yeah, if you guys can relate to that scenario, if any of you guys have gone through this and you know anything about it, just let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're even finding these videos interesting, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys, and share my videos. I noticed that I guess they're not getting out there. If you guys want to share my videos, it's okay. You can do it. But yeah. So thank you so much, and much love, guys. Bye.